This is 7 National News, and in our top story, in his capacity as the ruler of Dubai, the UAE Vice President and Prime Minister, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, issued Decree number 8 of 2013 on Monday, establishing the Emirates Literature Foundation with a share capital of 18.7 million dirhams. According to the ruler's website, as per the decree, the Emirates Literature Foundation will enjoy an independent legal authority with a legal capacity to promote literature and create a suitable environment for writers. Emirates Airline's Dubai Culture and Arts Authority and LitFest will make up the co-founders. The foundation will also coordinate with the Dubai Culture and Arts Authority and other concerned bodies to establish a writers' centre. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, opened the 21st Dubai International Boat Show today, along with a delegation of senior government officials. The ruler of Dubai toured the event and previewed over 19 of the world's most luxurious super yachts. With a 40% increase in participation from 2012, event organisers say that they expect to attract more than 26,000 visitors. The four-day event introduced the inaugural edition of Made in UAE Pavilion, an initiative spearheaded by the Dubai Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The platform showcases the Emirates' top up-and-coming boat builders, including Legacy Yachts, Ocean Boats, Al Halami Group and Julfa Craft. According to event organisers, the country is responsible for producing an estimated 60 to 70% of the Gulf's total population of leisure boats, with a potential to increase production. The general manager of Legacy Yachts, Gregory Pearce, says consumers are looking to investment in the boat building sector.
I think we've got a developing marine industry. There's a lot of boat builders in the UAE, but there's still a lot of imported craft. And it seems a shame to be buying so many craft in when we have the labour force. We have the ability to provide boats from the local market. I think we've got a really big potential to increase production in the UAE. And the more that we can get assistance from government departments, I think the better the industry will be in the long run. Added to that, the UAE's logistical location is the perfect manufacturing spot, so there's a really good chance to develop a good export industry from the UAE. There's always going to be a slight desire among certain segments to take offshore products because there's a label associated with it. On the majority, I think people are supporting the local industry, but there is a stigma to the branding, and branding is very important. And I think one of the key elements to developing the marine industry in the UAE is to develop significant branding internally.
Definitely the boat show today, I can call it really international, really the top of the Middle East, and we are target to be top also in the world. And the number of the participating of the boat and quality, and we don't looking for quantity, but we're looking also for quality. And a lot of manufacturers, they bring the boat here to launch it here in Dubai. And you can see that. Is mean why? Because the Dubai market, UAE market, is a middle link.
The next 3 days are likely to see billions of dollars worth of contracts signed and new businesses acquired within the region's aviation industry at this year's Abu Dhabi Air Expo. The event, which saw more than 1 billion dirhams worth of deals closed in 2012, was graced by His Highness Sheikh Hazza bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the National Security Advisor and Vice Chairman of the Abu Dhabi Executive Council. Abu Dhabi-based Royal Jet revealed its 2012 results. According to Shane O'Hare, the president and CEO of Royal Jet, they are optimistic with the year ahead as they look forward to celebrating a decade of operations in May.
Royal Jet has experienced excellent growth in 2012 under a very difficult trading environment. The Middle East is growing at about 6%. Royal Jet's growth has been about the same across the block hours and revenue growth, and has been a very profitable business since its inception, and last year was no exception. We've met and exceeded our targets in 2012.
The growth is really going high, especially after the strong economy we have, and also the global economy has already improved since a couple of years. We see almost between 15 to 20% of increase, especially in the private business aviation sector.
Participating aviation schools this year also saw an increase, catering to the growing interest among students. Meanwhile, the Air Expo continues to attract first-time participants, looking to market their products, such as the Bahrain International Air Show. While Embraer Executive Jets, one of the largest aircraft manufacturers in the world, is showcasing more aircrafts, as well as its customer services and solutions. With the Middle East one of the most promising markets, they are looking at corporate aviation, and officials say they are investing heavily to meet all market expectations, from passengers and baggage capacity to range and comfort.
At the last two shows that we had, we only brought one aircraft. If you look now, you're standing on the Lineage 1000. We have the Legacy 650 and the Phenom 300 with us. So we're investing heavily into this industry and into this area as well. And I think that's where the growth is coming. You'll see a lot of people doing that. The facilities are excellent. It's very easy for the public to come and see and look around. They make it easy, so that makes it attractive. And if you can make it easy for the public, it helps them to come and see the products, and then you expose your product to the industry.
We always come, actually. We come to Dubai Air Show, we come to MIBA, and we come to this Abu Dhabi Expo this time. As I said in the past, this Abu Dhabi and UAE in general, they are the main hub for the aviation industry in general aviation and business jet. World, he knows Dubai and he knows Abu Dhabi as the focus countries and states among the Middle East now, and they are the stars actually in the Middle East. So it is a good focus for Bahrain to come here and to showcase its air show and to encourage other companies which are already participating in Abu Dhabi, or those major companies who are based in UAE, to come and to see what is the opportunity that Bahrain Air Show can offer to them.
Burjeel Hospital's pledge of 100 free heart surgeries in Abu Dhabi has begun with 10 successful life-saving operations completed over the past 3 to 4 months, as announced in the capital this morning. Heart disease is responsible for nearly 30% of all fatalities in the UAE and is the country's #1 cause of death. In light of this, Burjeel Hospital launched their initiative in November 2012 with free medical assistance, surgery and post-surgical care for patients in the Middle East for those who could not afford the life-saving surgery. Each application was carefully assessed, from the variety of cases to the patient's salaries. Officials also announced this morning that once the 100 cases are complete, they are looking to launch the initiative again. Dr. Tarij Ali Mohammed Al Hassan, a specialist cardiac surgeon, revealed the most common cases seen within the 100 applicants.
The majority was coronary artery disease, which is coronary atherosclerosis and blockage of the coronary arteries. That was #1, I think, between those. It is around 70%. Then the other 30% comes on it, mainly is a rheumatic heart disease, which is a valvular disease. It is autoimmune reaction which damages the valves themselves, and they require to be replaced to mechanical valves. Less comes, or maybe the least, is congenital heart disease. Those are defects which we get born with, and they don't correct with the time, and they need intervention from our side. Mainly in our community in UAE and in the Gulf generally, the risk factors is mainly our lifestyle. It's a sedative lifestyle. Not much of exercising we do. It could be due to the heat, due to the weather, due to the facilities and luxury of life which we have. We need to have more active sort of life, more of walking and exercising, and avoid obesity, which is a disease in this area. The other risk factors is things which we easily can control, like the smoking.
Grocery stores in the capital and its suburbs have until Wednesday the 6th of March to register for the Bacala Reform Project, a mandatory renovation exercise should they wish to continue their operations. The Abu Dhabi Food Control Authority first introduced the new regulations to upgrade all grocery stores in Abu Dhabi back in May 2011. The regulations show that some of the changes must include automatic doors, CCTV cameras, a computerised bill and lower shelves, to name a few. The authority also stated that grocers that are registered will have until June the 30th to implement the necessary changes. Applicants can register at the Technical Support Office of the project at the Abu Dhabi Food Control Authority. And finally, looking to other news, the 5-day celebration of the written and spoken word came to life in Dubai today. And this year's literature programme will see some 120 writers from 30 different countries gather to celebrate through 200 different events. The 5th anniversary edition of the Emirates Airline Festival of Literature officially kicks off this evening, and the 5-day celebration will continue through to Saturday. The festival preview was held this morning, and organisers are expecting to welcome around 30,000 people to one of the world's most important literary events that is being held at the Intercontinental in Festival City. Some of the events this year include the festival's educational programme, as well as the new adult competition. Organisers say that the secret of the event's growing success is the commitment from the sponsors such as Emirates Airlines and Dubai Culture, among the many others, as well as the support from both the local and international authors.
We've got over 200 sessions going on over 5 absolutely packed days. Sometimes we've got 13 sessions at the same time. So they're going from gardening to crosswords to making pop-ups, cookery, literary lunches, murder mystery dinners. Tonight is opening night. Tomorrow night we go back in time and we take the audience out to the desert for a magical, romantic night of world poetry and music under the stars in an undisclosed location. Thursday night, Heroes and Villains, is murder mystery night. Then of course, Thursday morning we have the first time ladies' morning, so it's a morning of the festival especially dedicated to females.
It's been a place where they can gather, where they can obtain the books, where they can attend the activities, and where they can see the authors and get their signatures. This opportunity is not available in many places because it needs a huge organization, and it costs a lot to have all these authors coming from all over the world to celebrate the book, to celebrate the people, to celebrate the authors.